Hey, 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 hey. Hello, hello. Test 1, 2, 1, 2. So the descent profile is not correct. So I'm just starting to head myself down into MCI right now. Thanks for coming back. As you can see, my top of drop's not even here, but I'm supposed to be at the 240 at Ewing. So, yeah. Never have quite figured out. I shouldn't say that. I don't know what happened to my VNAV today. So, that's okay. We'll be okay. 240, excuse me, at Ewing. $12 at Rudd. 7 at Paul. 6 at Evelyn. I just caught on right now Paul Rudd. Okay, that makes sense. Paul Rudd. Yeah, well, that'll be okay. I think we'll be all right. Oh, I need to reconnect. But first, make sure. You know, we'll just connect and see. I don't anticipate that there's been much that's changed ATC-wise, but yeah, just in case. Yeah, nope, I don't see anything yet here, so kind of on our own. And that's okay. So this won't be the nice, you know, continuous descent here. This is going to be a little bit of a step down deal, but that's all right. All right, descent checklist. We have briefed the approach, briefed the arrival. We do need to look at the airport diagram and see where we're going to end up here. 19er left, so it'll be a right-hand turn. Most likely, down here, Echo 6-ish. There is a chance we could grab this high speed before the crosswind runway. And then I don't really have a preference in terms of gate, so I'm just going to probably come into whatever's nearest. Remember, Kansas City has those weird kind of circular terminals there. Checklist, I know, right? It's a list check. Speaking of list checks, what's the local altimeter here? Looks like we've got 29.99. Let's go ahead and preset that. And we will Let's get the frequency. Let's punch the frequency in for 19er left. $109.55. That is set. Course heading will be 191. Barrow is 1195. Oh, wait a second. I want Barrow. Okay, there we go. Just about to 240. Next step down will be 12,000 at Rudd. Take a medium auto brake and continuous ignition.
To go.
I swear the first officer in the Zibo sounds just like Good Fixins. Just like Good Fixins. Weather at our arrival airport. We do have storms in the area, but at Kansas City itself, it's not too bad. Winds are variable now at 5. 10 miles of visibility. Few clouds at 3,500. Broken at 250. ELW. Mine is F-16. I haven't done much right today, ELW. I'll be honest with you. We had icing problems as we were coming out of Reagan. It just about crashed the King Air, and then had VNAV problems here in the Zibo today, so it's been one of those weird days, but yeah, we're getting close. We won't be. It's not the best, not the worst. At the end of the day, we'll check off another couple of Class Bravo airports, and we got to spend the morning flight simming. So Jarhead. Do I sense a little sarcasm there? Oh, did you get, are they having a little sale there, ELW? I tell you what, great pickup if they are. That's awesome. I haven't checked to see if there's like weekend sales or specials or anything. But, yeah, I happen to have it from X-Plane 11 days, and so oh, there it is. In here 11. There it is for 29.95. Yeah, cool. It is a little bit, a nice sale, actually, 40% off. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, no, this isn't one that cost. That was the rotate, but yeah, that's a great buy. $30 for that plane. You'll like it. You'll like it. Yeah, Jarhead, and actually, I have had really good luck with this latest couple of updates, but this one here has been a little weird. The better pushback's not working correctly, and last night I had a weird deal where threw out the spoilers and it disconnected my auto throttle. And today, as I was climbing out of Philly, I went to RMV nav and it again it disconnected my auto throttle, and then like it erased all my flight levels and air speeds, and it was really strange. So as I understand, there is an update out there, so I think I'm gonna go grab it. And yeah, but it's been a really good I've had a little bit of a love-hate relationship with it myself, but the last few updates have been really good. All right, down we go again, you guys. We need to be 12 at Rudd, so I'm going to just adjust my rate of descent here. Ooh, I don't need to be that aggressive. What does 1,000 do for me? Let's see what my descent banana looks like. Okay, there we go. That'll be fine. Yeah, so just some quirky little things, but the performance has been actually very good. And yeah, last night I flew it down in the FNO with like a ton of traffic, and the performance was awesome. I didn't have any stutters, didn't get that you're about to get disconnected from VATSIM warning that you get sometimes when your frames drop. So all right, I can do that for you, Jeffrey. Grab that guy real fast here. Yeah, it actually, I have been very happy with that, because I'd always, like, for the past about half of a year, 6 months or so, I had been getting much better performance with my MSFS, but lately X-Plane 12 has retaken the lead in that regard. All right, Jeffrey, here comes that link for you, sir. This is where I'm seeing it anyway. But yeah, like if it's darn near half off, that's a really good buy. About the only thing about this plane that I think still needs a little bit of work is we haven't had one of those yet, but we're definitely, when we depart, we're throwing smoke out there. So maybe that's coming, but it needs some new liveries. Just needs some new liveries. Needs some fresh paint. Oh. Really, Rob? Okay. Interesting. So... Oh, geez. What am I thinking? This was a payware update. That's right. Yep. I am so sorry, guys. The updates are coming so fast and furious. So this one was a paid update. The Rotate one was a paid update, but the SR22 was free. Just Flight was free. The Flight Factor is free. So yeah, pardon me, guys. So it really isn't. Yeah, you're right. It really isn't a sale. My apologies. Hey, Downwind Sim. Yeah, we're on arrival and getting close. We had a little bit of a pause. I had to go run and take care of a couple things, but yeah, we're close. Seems like the longer the flight I plan, the more my list grows for a Saturday. But we'll be down on the ground here shortly, and we can start chipping away at those other things. You're probably just about getting done with your to-do list, aren't you? Okay, so we're going to go ahead and just plan flaps 30 and a speed of 137. I'm sorry, 147. Yeah, we're manually stepping it down because our descent profile is a little borked. So we're trying to get ourselves down to it'll be 4,000 at Booty. We're looking at 12,000 at Rudd, and we're doing just fine as far as that goes. Just about to come off of Standard Barrow, might as well. 29er. Just stop for lunch. Yeah, awesome. Were you Ziboing, or were you doing the rotate? Gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, I remember we talked about that. There's like a little bit of a different process for the MD-80. Like with the Zibo or with the Airbus, all you have to do is get back underneath the vertical track and level out and rearm your VNAV, and it'll pick right back up. But I do remember vaguely there was a slightly different process for the McDonnell Douglas. Yeah, I can't wait. I did get that installed last night, and it looks awesome. Can't wait to get back in it. So 4,210 knots will be our next step down, basically, and then that'll put us right where we need to be to intercept the localizer and shoot this ILS 19er left approach into beautiful Kansas City. If you're just tuning in, this is a series that we call the Bravo Tour. The goal is to visit all the Class Bravo airspaces in the U.S. And today we knocked out flight number 15 and 16. And we went from Reagan to Philadelphia, and now obviously Philly into Kansas City. We started all the way back in December of 2021, so we've been going now for, 2.5, almost 2 full years. Well, a year and a half right now, I guess. We try to do one of these a month or so, and our next flight actually is going to be another double header here. We're going to be flying from Kansas City to Miramar. Yeah, I always have to look up the Air Force Base that's there by San Diego, or in San Diego. Miramar Air Force Base, Joe Foss Field. And then I think we're going to try to head north and fly into LAX from there. So it'll be similar to what we did today, only sort of the reverse. It'll be the longer flight first and then the shorter second hop. But yeah, that's what's coming up. Pretty crazy. Denver to Nellis, to Minneapolis St. Paul, to Houston Hobby, to Orlando, to Edwards Air Force Base, to Las Vegas, to Seattle, to Newark, to Miami, to San Francisco, to New Orleans, to Atlanta, to San Diego, and to Reagan, to Philly, and to Kansas City. Been a lot of fun. A lot of different aircraft. We've been in the A310, that beautiful Indy Builds A310. We've been in the Mad Dog, the MD-82 a couple times, the Rotate MD-82. We've been in the Saab 340. We did a quick little across the Gulf in the SF-34. We've been in the Flight Factor 757. We've been in the Felis 747, actually a couple times. We've been in the Q400 as well. We've been in both of the FlyJ Sim 727 and 737 200s. And we've been in the BAE 461 as well. And then recently here we've done a little bit of flying in the Tolis A321. We did that. That was Atlanta to San Diego. Of course, the Zibo has come up actually 2 of our last 3 flights. And then today the King Air made its first appearance. So tons of cool planes throughout this event as well. So been really fun. So there is the update Downwind Sim is posting here for you Saab lovers. It's not the leading edge Saab, but it is the Carenado Saab, which by the way is not bad. I mean, I remember flying it back in the day. In fact, when I originally bought the leading edge Saab, and it was really clunky and stuttery and badly overdue for an update, like I got a little frustrated with it, and so I went and got the Carenado one, and I was really happy with it. Like it, you know, it's a Carenado, looks great, sounds great, flies great. I think Nojo must have still been a part of things at that point in time, because like it just was a little bit better than the regular ones. But after leading edge Sims update to their SF-34, I went back to that and never looked back until now, because no telling if or when that leading edge Saab is going to be updated to X-Plane 12. The lead developer has not ruled it out, but he's also not come out definitively and said, I will be working on this project either. So Panagon, you love that plane too, and you know it. Just copy the Saab from X-Plane 11 into the X-Plane 12 and copy and update the files in the aircraft folder. Huh. Well, there's another plane that may get back into the rotation. Guy can never have too many turboprops. All right, 12,000 and all right, Downwind Sim, you stay safe. Don't get struck by lightning, dude. All right, 4,000 is the next place you want to go to, and that is at Buddy. Here's our decel point. Kind of staying a little bit ahead of the curve here. I know step downs are annoying, but better to be ahead than behind, I think. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can spin it back here as well. Maybe 240 to start. I don't know. 1,500 feet a minute. I should be able to get a little bit of decel. I'm surprised, Panagon, you haven't found a way to prop yourself up and get something going here. Oh, that link is okay. Never mind. I tried downloading that Carenado Saab updater link, and it kind of freaked out on me a little bit. But I just did a quick reset. It looks like it's all right. Started standing last night, here and there. Heck yeah. I remember when I had my shoulder surgery, it was kind of fortuitous because I really wasn't supposed to, do a lot of motion with it initially, but the the position where it felt the best was actually sitting right here at this chair, and my elbow rest is like the perfect height, and it just took all the pressure and tension off the shoulder, and so I could just sit here all night long. And with my left hand I could fly helicopters and all that good stuff, and about all I ever had to do with this is maybe reach over and push a throttle forward, so just little tiny movements. But yeah, that kind of got me through there for a while. Hey Ron, yeah, thanks man, thank you for coming back just in time. Heading into Kansas City. Oh, getting some stutters. Whoa, hey, hello. Just was singing your praises, Mr. Zibo. The body knew what it wanted. Oh, my wife was so mad at me, but I'm like, honey, like I had the sling, right? And I would sit up in the chair, and my shoulder would just ache. And you can't like lay it down, same deal, right? Like I couldn't ever find a way. The hardest thing about shoulders is there's always tension on them, even when you're not, activating any muscles, because your arm is being pulled down by gravity, so there's always tension on that joint, and it just ached and ached and ached. And one day, wouldn't you know it, I just came downstairs. I don't even know what I was doing. Came downstairs and sat down, and I'm like, win-win. Okay, am I getting too low? I don't want to be too low now. Am I supposed to be 7,000 here? Ooh, I need to stop my. I need to hold my altitude here. I need to be above 7, and then I can keep going down to 4,000. 240 though, that'll be okay. Oh, that's awesome, Rob. Yeah, if you can stay off the pain meds, or get off the pain meds. Yeah, Iowa Scotsman, I apologize for that. I forgot that was a paid update, and so you get the 40% off if you own the X-Plane 11 version. It's not currently on sale. So again, I totally, yeah, that's a total misread on my part, but yeah, in the 11. Oh, you do have it, yeah. Yeah, I don't remember it being. It was just in the previous version. I don't remember if I had to go back. I think just in the xplane.org. Like when you go to your orders and you click on the download link, I think that's what has your code in there, if I remember right. Similar to what you did with the MD-80, if you had that. Okay, I'm going to hit the decel point, and I am going to actually back it off to 210. And then we'll start heading down to 4,000. Hey, by the way, FT Sim Plus, speaking of all these updates, FT Sim Plus has just released an update for the sounds in that default A330, and I hopped in that sucker the other day. It sounds pretty nice. The only thing I don't like about it is the outside sounds are very quiet, and so but anyway, there's some improved cockpit sounds and environmental sounds and things like that if you guys are interested in that. Again, it's just the Laminar A330. We've flown it on stream, and I actually have it as part of my kind of my rotation. Like, I wouldn't mind doing a Bravo Tour flight in it. I think it's that good. It lacks EFB and that type of stuff, but there's some external tools that you can use that help you out with fuel planning and V speeds, things like that. But M. Stein, you're back. All right. Oh, got yourself a haircut. Look out, Kansas City. Mike's going out on the town, baby. That's right. Why didn't you just get them all cut? Dun-dun-dun. I'm gonna pull out one of Slant Alpha's very best emotes for that one right there, Mr. Marcenic. Where are you? Right there.
Good job.
Oh, you know what I was supposed to do? I missed my opportunity here. Ah, dang it. I didn't hear it. Not fast enough. Oh well. I think my little dog's having a dream.
Must be turned off and stowed. You may continue to use your small electronic devices, but they must be unplugged and set to airplane mode and secured. As a reminder, carry-on items should be securely stowed either under the seat in front of you or in an overhead compartment. Please be sure your seatbelts are fastened, seat bags and tray tables are upright, and your headrests are lowered. If you need assistance, please ring your call button. We're happy to help. Flight attendants, prepare the cabin for arrival and be seated.
I'm on my way down, Rob. Kansas City traffic, United 816 is about 30 miles northeast of the field. We're inbound 19er left, Kansas City. Yeah, Mike, those cabin announcement things are just like, I'm just geeking out over those. I don't know why. I love them. I just love them. Keep this going down. 3600 at McGee is my intercept, but I'm actually just gonna stay right on here. What am I, 261?
1,000 to go.
Thank you, Good Fixins. Heading mode. I swear the first officer sounds just like Good Fixins. We're not on a terrible intercept course right here. It might be a little sharp, but usually this FMC does a nice job of rounding the corner, so I'm going to go ahead and arm. Yep, kind of sensing it a little bit here. And this is an early turn. I don't like that. I don't like that. Back to heading mode here. We're doing this again, guys. And you're doing this again. I wonder what it was trying to grab. The localizer is here. Interesting. 109.55. What do I have tuned? 109.55. Yep. No, no. Everything's been just a little weird today. Millhouse, hello. Hello, hello. Yeah, that's probably not a bad idea, Ron. Those org store guys will get back to you. Get you squared away. There's our airport. Alright, let's try to arm that again and see how she does. I'll try to soften this intercept a little bit if I can. And there's the localizer capture. Looking for 147 on the ref, so 152 will be my final approach speed. I don't have anybody behind me, so I can kind of start walking it down there a little bit. Going flaps 10. Runway's in sight. Kansas City traffic, United 816 is turning final 19er left, Kansas City.
2500.
No ATC, so it's just us, and I haven't really heard any traffic as well, so we'll just start slowing all the way down here. Just checked, we'll flaps 20. Gear is down and 3 green. Lights coming on. Ignition's set to continuous. Auto brake is set to medium. And I don't know that I can arm this. Yeah, I never have been able to arm the speed brake. Alright. Flaps to 30. Alright, everything's trimmed out. 19er left, it's our aircraft now.
$1,000.
1,000 feet stabilized, Mr. Perch, altitude set.
Auto throttle is off. Just a little high.
500.
Right at
400.
ref speed, a little slow now, honestly.
Approaching
that's a-
minimums.
Overcorrect, a
300.
bad overcorrect on my part.
Minimum. 200.
A little bit long here, but we're going to go with it.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
7 24/7, clean up the slide.
I was super long on that one. Okay, reversers. And
job.
not quite gonna make it before the crosswind runway. Oh yes, maybe I am. No, actually I'm not. Yeah, so we ended up a bit long. I lifted the nose just a little too much there. And that's what caused the long landing. Coming here? Hope not, because I can't see. Nope, nobody coming. Kansas City traffic, 9816 is clear of 19er left. And we're getting a little bit of frame stuttery stutter. So I've got a Southwest over there.
For flying in friendly skies with us today. We hope you had a pleasant experience, and we look forward to serving you again on another United flight.
Welcome to balmy KC, 82 degrees. Holy cow. That's nice. That is very nice. Up Kansas City traffic, 9816 is crossing on Charlie. That was a horrible call. I missed that call totally. I'm just brain dead today, guys. I'm just telling you what. Brain dead. Yikes. Some days are like that. Boy, now this is the first time I've really ever had performance and stutter issues like this with the Zibo even. Hey, Rob Valkyrie, will you do me a favor? You had posted a link to a configuration tool that was related to the graphics card, and I accidentally did not copy and paste that anywhere. Do you mind? Can you share that, reshare that with me, please? I would love to check and mess around with that a little bit. I didn't have a chance to the other night, and then I shut my computer down. I'm like, ah, crap, I forgot that link. If you don't mind. I must be going uphill a little bit. All right, welcome indeed. Welcome to Kansas City. APU Gen should be going now. They are. Shut that off and kind of get things semi-shut down here. We don't have to go crazy, but seatbelt signs can come off. Emergency lights off. Yaw damper off. Automatic, nope. Anti-icing, nope. Pitot heat, window heat, all can come off. I do need to put the X back to APU, and I can cut all but the, I don't know if it's the right aft or the left aft that runs the APU, but that'll work for now. Anti-collision lights off. logo. Ah, missed it. Okay, well, that was fun. That was fun. A little bit of a longer one, but I knew kind of that was going to be a bit of a risk when we did this 2-for-1, but you know that's okay too. It's not bad to have a little bit of a longer flight from time to time. All right, well, I think it's time for us to close up shop, and I actually have to go get some real work done here. So appreciate you guys all flying along, but let's head over to the FBO and yeah, close her down for the day.
Thanks for watching my papa.
You were doing your JFK. Oh, your real life flight, and how much I would have hated all the ground traffic. Yeah, I mean, I poke fun at X-Plane for all their ground traffic, but at the end of the day, like when I sit there when I'm at Denver or whatever, like it legit, there's a ton of freaking cars. In fact, I told my wife, I'm like, you know what, the ultimate retirement job for me is to be one of those guys that gets to drive the golf cart around on the ramp. I'm like, how fun would that be, right? How fun would that be? All right, well, hey, I'm going to do this. I'm going to get a raid ready, and I don't normally go to somebody who's that's not flying GA, but I'm going to send you over to a guy who actually knows what to do in a 737. It's off-scheduled descent. So, yeah, the follow me car, that'd be amazing. No Mouth, what's going on? I would love that. No, but there's a guy in Denver, and from what I gather, he drives a golf cart around, and like his job is to deliver cones or something like that. I'm like, that's exactly what I need, man. Exactly what I need. I could do that for 8 hours. All right, well, before I do that, though, before we go over to off-schedule descent, a big thank you to First Flyboy who came by today, and not only once but twice. He came back and hung out, and that was awesome. Really appreciate that. Love hanging out with you guys, visiting with you guys. It's always a great way to start the weekend. Flying with Mike, thanks for your raid earlier on as well. And then, holy moly, we had a little bit of hype train this morning due to Jet Pilot Cinnamon and Downwind Sim and Jeffrey Beckers and Slant Alpha. All coming in with re-ascriptions, but check this out. Slant Alpha 36 months, Jeffrey 38 months, Downwind Sim 24 months, and Jet Pilot Cinnamon 40 months. That just blows me away, you guys. Thank you for your long-time friendship and continued support of the channel, and we'll set up a giveaway here in June and give all that money back to you guys. So anyway, but I do appreciate that. And then yeah, I think that was kind of the main cheer. Oh, Jeffrey also came in with 1,000 cheer bits, which is way cool, man. Thank you so much for that. All right, my next scheduled flight is Tuesday. We're doing Tuesday nights in New York. We're going Ithaca to Newark to Williamsport, and I tentatively have the DA62 planned. But now that the Duchess has been updated, I may go with the Beach Duchess, that Just Flight / Thoranda Duchess. So anyway, I'll let you know if we make a late game time change there. But that's my normal 6 o'clock p.m. or midnight Zulu time. That's my normal times. Tuesday, Thursday, that's when it is. Midnight Zulu. Saturday is the early stream, 1400 Zulu. And but anyway, that's what we got Tuesday. And then Thursday, I'm going to do a little Harbor Air ops over in Microsoft Flight Simulator. I shared this link last time. Oh, I can't share because I've got off-schedule descent raid ready. But if you go to the flightsim.to and search Project Harbor Air, you will find a Harbor Air Seaports pack. And that's what I'm going to be installing and flying around to in the floaty DHC-2 Beaver. That's Thursday, and that'll also be 6 p.m. or midnight Zulu. And then coming Saturday, by the way, no Saturday stream next week because Sunday is Cal Scream, and I'm going to be doing Cal Scream on Sunday afternoon instead of my normal Saturday morning. So anyway, that's what's coming up on the stream. Okay, the raid has been loaded. Let's go say hey to Off Schedule Descent. You can tell him all the mistakes I made today, and he'll help you fix them up. But he always does these deep dives into the 737, and they're awesome. So anyway, can't wait to fly with you again. I hope you have a very, very amazing remainder of your weekend, and I will hopefully see you guys on Tuesday. Have a brilliant day. Thanks again. Take care. God bless.